Well, the F100's down. Starter went out, so I'm going to drag it back to the garage. But it happened again. Wyatt ran into another vehicle, or backed into it. Let me show you this one. Alrighty, so the Nissan Frontier backed into this, or Wyatt did. This is the bumper, as you can see. Nice little mark. This is the side of the Nissan, or the taillight. This stuff is thick, and you can see it started right here, came all the way down. So it wasn't just a bump. There's some pieces. Let's look at the Nissan. Okay, the sunlight is making it hard to see, but the bumper with some marks and some cut, the taillight, then the whole side of the bed is damaged. That sun is making it look less of an issue, but I'm telling you, it's not good. Kids. So I'm gonna drag the truck in the garage and probably let it sit there for a few days until I get a starter. Just spins, it doesn't engage, so I'm gonna pull it out there and see what it looks like. It looks like a big old sucker. I'll show you what it does real quick. Okay, that's it. Just pulled it out. Let's see what she does. Alright, the first thing I noticed is this little shaft lifts off. Let me see if I can get a light in there. So that shaft lifts off. There's gears down in there. This looks like it's a little bit worn off. So I've got it hooked up to a jumper box. I thought I'd give it a try and see what it does. My guess is it's gonna spin, because we know it spins, but I don't know what's gonna do after that. What? We'll hook the positive up, then the negative will touch to the case. What? That's odd. That should work. Well, for some reason I can't get it to turn with this jumper box at all. And I know that's the positive post, and then the case is going to be negative. Drop it on the ground a couple times, but the ground goes through that bolt, grounds this whole starter. And then when you turn the key, it sends power to this guy. Now it acts like it's, you can see it sparking. Acts like it's shorted out. How in the world is it working in the truck? Saturated in oil. And the rocker cover gaskets are leaking. But this thing's been a trooper. I've cranked on this for a long time, but I'm curious to see if I can see anything wrong inside. So I'm going to take it apart. Well, let's see if she'll come apart. Pretty dirty and grimy. Ooh, the brushes look pretty good though. Well, I took it apart, cleaned everything up, and probably time to buy a new starter. Dang it. Well, I went and bought a new starter. I checked AutoZone and O'Reilly's online, and the one at O'Reilly's had a better review, so I went with that. Drove down to Orem and bought it, so I have it now. It's in my arms. I'm gonna put it in. So here it is, all fancy and shiny. Same thing, I matched it up. There's some notice to replace the solenoid. Yeah, that's just a suggestion. I gotta find a third bolt because the other one only had 2 bolts in it. Probably need 3. Oh, this is a Wilson something rather rebuilt. It was the best one that O'Reilly's had. One thing I noticed on the other starter was this shaft was no longer connected, so it wouldn't twist like this. It wouldn't twist the whole thing, so it broke off. All right, I just threw that starter in. I got Austin in there. He wants to start it, so it's been sitting a while, so I know it's not gonna start without some help. So I'm gonna spray some starting fluid in it while he tries to start it. A while. Okay, start it up. Okay, we're back in business. Take off the choke a little bit. Give it some gas. Pull the choke back out. And these FE engines, they're cold-blooded even on a day that's 95 degrees. I find myself questioning whether I should even mess with this or just buy a Crown Vic and swap the whole chassis out from underneath it. I don't know. One day I might do that. Okay. I'm gonna have him back this out of here and then vacuum up the mess.